Well, this video is a video about some very special olive trees. These are Sevillano 150-year-old olive trees from Corona, California, in Northern California. And I have a very special project that I'm working on, and I went up there to select 12 trees that you see here in an orchard that were transported down and installed, which you're going to see in a few minutes. So there's one that's been dug and is ready to put on the truck, and this is what they look like. Very sandy soil. Root balls are about 6 feet in diameter when they dig them. Here they are arriving at the site on the truck, and this is unloading them. We put them in this staging area for a week or so while we got them into the holes. So this is taking one of the first ones off of the truck, and so in a moment you'll see how we stage those, and then they get moved up to the site. But these trees weigh 10,000 pounds each roughly, and very heavy, so needed special equipment. There they are all sitting there. There's the first 6. You can see a guy in there. These trees are about 16 feet tall and wide, by the way. There's all 12 of them. So now we start moving them to next to the holes they will be dropped into by the crane. And that's what this guy's doing here, is he's getting them staged to where they can get strapped in. And then here is one being lifted by this crane. So the burlap stays on there while they're being planted, and actually we left the burlap on. The grower said that we could do that, or the company. So these trees are supplied by Ancient Olive Trees in Northern California. Aaron Mount was the guy who helped me and owns the company, and a great guy to deal with. So we've got a crew here. So what happened is I marked the hole and the root ball so that I knew what position generally I wanted these to face in, so that when they get it up over the hole, they could spin this thing and then get it into place. Most of the root balls were fairly flat, and once they got dropped into the hole in the right facing, they went just fine. Some of them had to be pulled out, and we had to put dirt in the hole in certain parts to re-level the root ball. The root ball is about 2 feet high from the crown to the bottom, and then those holes we dug were about 8 to 9 feet in diameter, because the root balls were 6 to 7 feet in diameter, about 6 feet most of them, and that worked out fine. So here they are. You can see them all guiding that into the hole, keeping their feet out of the way. By the way, those are 2 big straps there that the crane latches onto, and we wrapped them around 2 branches each, so there wasn't too much load on any one part of the tree, and that worked out really well. And then they are settling that one into the hole, and there's the tree all settled in. There's another one that's been dropped in, and another one that's staged. So this is the landscape design that I did, that these are going into. The swimming pool, it's a double swimming pool, 2 layers, and this is what it actually looks like right now. It's been gunite, and the retaining walls have been generally put in. They're not veneered yet. And then here are the trees in place. There again is the shot from the SketchUp model. And then there's the real thing after we put all the trees in that area. It's amazing the shadows and how mature these are for having just been dropped in. The amount that they add to the space was pretty stunning to have this, how it breaks up the space and creates shadows and shady areas. It's really something special. This big house is going to take another 6 or 8 months to build. There's one there next to the house. This is the courtyard olive. It's viewed from a lot of different places. The trunks on these trees are 3 to 4 feet in diameter. There's the front of the house. There it is now with the 2 trees up front. There it is. Here's the entry down at the driveway entrance. And you'll see on the right there's another one to frame the entrance. And that is it. Those are our 150-year-old olive trees.